Our Comps Search Rental tool allows you to explore our extensive database in order to identify the best rental comparables available to value your target property. Our data for this tool comes primarily from historic estate agency listings. Now, to begin our rental comp search, I'm interested in finding out the rental value for 2-bedroom flats in the Limehouse area of London. To get a better sense of how much the rental worth is, I will need to identify the relevant comparables. I will begin my search by typing in my chosen postcode like so. So in this case it'll be E14 8BG. Whilst doing this, I want to avoid being bogged down in irrelevant details, therefore I'm going to use the search filters to refine this process. I'm looking for 2-bedroom comparables, therefore I will select 2 beds only. Secondly, my target properties are flat, so I'm going to select from the property type filter for flat. As you can see, the search filters have brought up a list of properties centered on the postcode that I have entered, exhibiting the characteristics which I have defined using the search filters. Now let's not stop here. I want to ensure that all of the properties that I'm looking at have historic listings data from the beginning of 2013 onwards. Therefore, I will employ the Marketed From filter, and I will add the 1st of January 2013, and will leave Marketed To blank. And hit the search button. It's important to note that the more I add in the way of search requirements, the greater the likelihood is that the property list will expand out further into other locations away from my target location. Whilst the search is centered on the postcode that I have entered, if I add a rigorous set of search requirements, the system will have to work much harder to find properties which match my specifications. I can also have a look at the map to study my area of interest, so we'll have a quick look at that. At the moment we have the heat mapping on, but I'll just remove that just to give you a very brief insight. And if we just hide the map there, we'll carry on with the rest of our search. Now, to go back to my comps list, I now have a list of rental comparable properties which meet my filter requirements. So that I can identify the most suitable comparables, I will need to look more closely. For example, let's have a look through the listing history of these properties. I'm going to click on this first example here. Now, for this record, we can see how the rental price has increased over time. We can also see the Land Registry sold price transactions for this property. Now let's have a closer look at the most recent listing for this property. So there was one from the 20th of February 2013. As you can see, there are pictures. There's also a description from the property when it was last listed on the market, and also the price change history. Okay, I'm back to the search results page. Let's say they've had a chance to have a good look around for relevant comparables and have identified 4 properties which I would like to shortlist. I will make the shortlist by flagging up like so. So these are just 4 examples that I've picked. Now if we scroll down and click on View Shortlist. Now once I have the shortlist, I have a number of options. I can save the shortlist as a file, add some more properties to the list, clear the results altogether, or have the shortlist emailed over to me. I could also create an assisted valuation report. If you are looking to perform an assisted valuation, we do have a separate video for this tool which you can access on our company website under the products section. Now this marks the end of our video. I hope you found this video useful and informative. The next step is for you to try it yourself.